Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF and Microwave Update Series. I'm Pat Hindle, and I'm here with my co-host Eric Higham. In this episode, we're going to continue our coverage of the November 5G, 6G, and IoT themed issue. The issue also has a special focus section on IoT that's carved out as an ebook, and you can download that. Just go to our ebook section and check it out. As a reminder, the cover feature is MEMS inside CMOS technology, makes RF MEMS a reality for RF front ends. It's written by Nuisance from the UK. And this company is very interesting that they've added a MEMS process to the back end of a standard CMOS process, and they're able to realize circuits with both technologies. And in the article, they discuss a MEMS switch technology and the performance of a digital tunable capacitor building block that they've developed. So got to check that out. Eric, what do we have for the technical feature in the special focus IoT section?
Thanks, Pat. We've got a really good article from Rohde and Schwartz discussing wireless power transfer. And that's becoming very important as we start to build on the massive machine-type communication application area for 5G and 6G. And as these low-power sensor networks like IoT grow, powering all these devices is becoming an increasingly important topic. And the article describes some of the history and challenges of energy harvesting and wireless power transfer, along with some of the things that companies like Rohde and Schwartz are doing to help with the commercialization of these technologies. So that's a very interesting read.
And we had two product features in the special focus section. One was Spectrum Instrumentation launched the first PCIe digitizer to use the full 16 lanes of the PCIe interface Gen 3, and that led to 12.8 gigabit per second transfer rates. And the family was expanded the following year with new models offering 10 gigasamples per second sampling speed and 4.7 gigahertz of bandwidth. And then we also had Talglass developed a patch-in-a-patch antenna, and that has a passive GNSS L1 and L5 antenna, offering dual-band stack patch performance in a standard form factor that reduces the height by 50% and the weight. And then turning to the news on the technology front, I saw that Raytheon has awarded a contract from the U.S. Army to work on directed energy wireless power beaming capabilities. And this will be able to distribute power across the battlefield, simplify logistics, and safeguard locations of U.S. troops. And wireless power beaming reduces the need for troops to carry additional fuel and batteries, easing their logistics, increasing their operational time, and safeguarding their locations. And this work's being conducted as part of a larger effort under the Department of Defense Operational Energy Strategy. Under the contract, Raytheon's advanced technology team will develop advanced wireless power transmitter and receiver technologies to enable long-range demonstration in line with the needs of the U.S. Army manned and unmanned system requirements. And then there's also a couple of acquisitions I wanted to point out. Teledyne Technologies announced that they have entered into an agreement to acquire select aerospace and defense electronic businesses from Excellitis Technologies for $710 million in cash. And the acquisition includes the optical systems business based in Northern Wales, UK, as well as the US-based advanced electronic systems business. And the AES business provides custom energetics, including electronic and safe armament devices, high-voltage semiconductor switches, and rubidium frequency standards for defense and space applications. And also, MACOM announced that they've acquired Engine IC, a fabless semiconductor company that designs advanced GaN mimics and integrated microwave assemblies, and they have facilities in Texas and California. And it's expected that Engine IC's capabilities will strengthen MACOM's ability to serve its target markets and gain market share. Eric, what did you see in the news?
Well, I also saw that Raytheon announcement, Pat, and that was interesting because I think it really supports the theme, number one, and I think it reinforces the idea that it's more common than not for commercial and defense technologies and applications to be intertwined in some fashion. And for our regular viewers, you know that I tend to gravitate towards market news in this segment, and I've been depressing even myself with reports of what's going on in the wireless infrastructure and CapEx worlds. So let me change that just a bit. And Yole Group just released its new Semiconductor Trends in Automotive report. And semiconductors into automotive applications have been a relative bright spot. in market reports. So Yole is forecasting that in 2029, semiconductor content into automotive applications will reach almost $100 billion with an 11% compound annual growth rate. And in 2029, they estimate that will equate to $1,000 of semiconductor content per vehicle. So that's certainly something to keep an eye on.
And so, turning to events, Eric and I are heading to AOC next. The AOC International Symposium and Convention is a premier event for electronic warfare, electromagnetic spectrum operations, cyber electromagnetic activities, and information operations professionals from around the world. And it takes place in National Harbor, Maryland, December 11th through the 13th. So if you're attending, hook up with us and let us know. We'll be glad to meet you there. Eric, how about you for events?
Our next webinar will be on December 10th, and that one is entitled Recent Advances in Broadband RF Amplifiers Beyond Distributed Amps, and it will be given by Marquee Microwave. So you can sign up for that now in our events section. And please be aware that we're starting a new newsletter in 2025 on space and satellite technology. And you can also sign up for that on our website in the subscription area. So please do that. And that wraps up this episode. Our sponsor is RFMW. RFMW is a technical distributor of RF and microwave products and now power management products. When you start your next design, consider their multiple product lines. And remember, as a member of the industry, a subscription to Microwave Journal is free, so please visit our site and subscribe today if you're not already a subscriber. And also, in deference to our expanding social media presence, please like us on YouTube and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching this episode, and please join us next time for another Frequency Matters.